I gotta say, I'm getting tired of the way you come around when it's late. Just 'cause you want and you're on my side of town. Yeah.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer, back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop new videos. At the beginning of this video, you heard a snippet of my cover of Empty Handed by Bilmuri. I dropped this a couple weeks ago when I was kind of taking a break, and so I haven't posted a bunch about it, but it is on all streaming platforms. You can find the link for that in the description below. I also have an official lyric video for it on my page. It would be awesome for you guys to check that out. Well, the moment is here. The new DAYSEEKER album dropped, called Creature in the Black Night. We have already done reactions here on this channel to Pale Moonlight, Creature in the Black Night, and Shapeshift. They dropped a new single and music video for Crawl Back to My Coffin, and then we're going to go through the rest of this album. DAYSEEKER has quickly, over the last year, become one of my favorite new bands, and I have loved everything that I have heard from this new record so far, and I doubt that that's going to change. So we're going to dive in. This is Crawl Back to My Coffin from DAYSEEKER with an official music video. Let's get it. Okay. Very big from the start.
Goddamn shame. I thought I had a pulse again. Swear you called my name when I was on my dying breath. The skin wore off my bones. I felt my soul at peace. Can I just be alone again? A few more decades, please. Can you tell me what it's like to bring the dead back to life? Gave me roses when I died, just to kill me one more time.
Ooh.
Now I gotta cut you off.
Oh.
Gotta cut my losses. Came all this way, got out of my grave again, just to crawl back to my coffin.
Ooh. Okay, so we're sticking with the theme that we've had so far, which, like, we've had lots of different imagery and themes dealing with creatures and monsters, things like werewolves and shapeshifters and all of that kind of stuff, which is so cool. And this one feels very much like we're now kind of in the vampire side of the creatures here, obviously from the being in my coffin, but lyrically, what a goddamn shame. I thought I had a pulse again. Swear you called my name when I was on my dying breath, which feels kind of like it's that first love, right? Before I'm taking this very literally right now, but like before he becomes a vampire, where it's like, I'm dying right now. I thought I had a pulse again, because vampires don't have that. And I swear you called my name when I was on my dying breath. The skin wore off my bones. I felt my soul at peace. Can I just be alone again? A few more decades, please. The pain, like, of the loss hurts so much. Like, just leave me alone. Like, just let me be by myself a little bit longer. Can you tell me what it's like to bring the dead back to life? Gave me roses when I died, just to kill me one more time. Now I got to cut you off, got to cut my losses, came all this way, got out of my grave again just to crawl back to my coffin. And I feel like that could be applied to maybe like an on and off again relationship where it's like, okay, we were together for X amount of time and then we broke up and then we got back together and then we broke up and got back together. And every time you get back together, it feels like, oh, maybe I have that one last breath. Maybe I have a pulse again, only to get hurt one more time. And kind of getting to that point where it's like, every time I let you back in, you kill me again. And at this point, I've got to cut my losses because I'm tired of feeling alive just to feel dead again. I am loving this so far. Like, musically, it's very straightforward. Rory's vocals are just perfection, as they always are. Visually, this music video, it sort of feels like an early 2000s music video, both from like just the way it's being shot, but also like the color grading that's happening with it. And even just like, okay, you've got the full band just chilling in a cemetery and like nothing's hooked up, but it's just it's a fun visual. But, I love the way that this band is taking these concepts of creatures and monsters and putting them in the context of like real life situations, real life relationships, things that people go through, and using it as a metaphor to help people understand what they've gone through, help people understand what they're going through themselves in a way that like makes sense. Like, this feeling that I have right now, it feels like I'm a vampire who's getting brought back to life and then getting sent back to die over and over again. I'm loving this so far.
It's a goddamn shame. I was getting on my hopes again when my funeral came. I wish you would have let me rest. The skin wore off my bones. I felt my soul at peace. Can I just be alone again? A few more decades, please. Can you tell me what it's like to bring the dead back to life? Gave me roses when I died, just to kill me one more time. Now I gotta cut you off, gotta cut my losses. Came all this way, got out of my grave again, just to crawl back to my coffin.
There's this idea with like Dracula specifically where like through the ages he's had his different wives and he's collected more wives as he has gone through time. And it's interesting that now we've gotten 3 different queens or whatever their role is in his life in this story, and each one of them is marking him on the neck in a different way. And then time is passing, he's in a different place, and now there's a new one, and it's almost like the person that he's with is changing who they are or making themselves look different to bring him back in, only at the end for him to end up marked and scarred again by being hurt in the relationship.
I found my soul at peace. Can I just be alone?
Ooh, I like that driving.
A few more decades, please. Can you tell me what it's like to bring the dead back to life? Gave me roses when I died, just to kill me one more time. Now I gotta cut you off.
Ooh, I like that hesitation.
Just to crawl back to my car.
man. So that was Crawl Back to My Coffin from Dayseeker. I have so many thoughts on that ending there. So he's been marked with the little pieces on his neck throughout the first kind of three. I'm just going to call them queens because I don't know what else to refer to them as. But through these first three queens, he's been marked. And then we get to this final one, and it fills that with whatever that flower is. And then obviously they're like floating in the air. And it feels like it could be one of two things. It could be like finally finding that person that doesn't hurt you, and having that flower be completed is like bringing you fully back to life again. Like you thought you were dead. You've been hurt over and over, and now you finally have that feeling. Or this could be representative of that last straw where it's like, okay, you fully hurt me with this. Like you broke my whole heart with this one. And now I'm fully gone, because at the end there, we're back to what feels like a permanent death at the coffin with the last queen standing over, putting the flowers over, which could be representative of like he lived a full life now with this one, and it was complete, and so now he does have somebody there to put flowers on his grave when he's gone. Or it could be this is the one that really broke him, and she's feeling guilt, and so she has to come there and put the flowers on. I love this. It's right there with the rest of the singles that I've heard off of the album so far. Visually, I love this music video because there's some really cool elements to it, but it also is somewhat simplistic. It's a much more open feeling than some of the previous ones that we've gotten. I like the different color grading choices and the scenery changes that we get throughout the video. And then at the very end, it's very kind of just dark and gritty and what you would expect an actual graveyard to look like. I love this. I'm so excited to hear the rest of the songs off of this album. What did you guys think of this one? What did you guys think of the music video? How are you guys vibing with all of the songs that we've heard off of the album so far? Let me know. Drop down in the comments. Would love to hear from all of you. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. If you liked this video, click the bell to get notified. Click the like button. Helps push this in the algorithm to other people who like Dayseeker or who like reaction videos. Check out my cover of Empty Handed by Bilmuri. It's a really stripped back acoustic cover. It's on all streaming platforms. You can find the link for that below. You can also check out the official lyric video that I put up on my page, which are not my lyrics because it's a cover song, but I made one anyways so that it's easy for you guys. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'll see you guys back here for the next one.